is that I need to go and convert every single thing from HEIC to JPG because I have an iPhone and it's too stupid to go and take a photo in a format that is usable for any other websites. We need to ensure that Amazon doesn't have issues opening my photos because most of them will not go any further than realizing, hey, I can't open this, and case declined. We're gonna go convert. I uploaded all these photos. Now let's go download. I'm gonna stick it back in the same folder I had it in. Now let's go to the second one, save to my device. Third one, save to my device. I've already converted all the files I needed to. I pressed convert more if I didn't do all of them or whatever. And I've already downloaded each and every single one of the results to my computer to the same folder so that I don't lose track of them, and grabbed the details regarding the removal order. I have a bunch of them open because each one of these needs a reimbursement claim to be filed, or I just don't know where my inventory possibly is. So, removal order details. In order to reconcile your inventory, use the inventory ledger report summary view to see the reconciled inventory with the starting and ending balance. FNSKUs aggregated daily, weekly, monthly, both at fulfillment centers and country level. Your ending inventory balance is calculated in the following way. Starting inventory balance plus received inventory minus customer orders plus customer returns plus or minus adjustments minus removals equals your ending inventory balance. Okay, let's. The next kind of reimbursement that we can file a claim for is for returns reimbursement. And if we wanted to get the order number, we can just click here. I already have the tab open, and I just used a keyword in the search box that was definitely something that was included in the item title to find the product order ID. And it was pretty obvious which one it was because it says refund applied for 2 out of 4 of these orders. So that eliminates 50% of the items that we're looking at. So I know for sure it's this one because I have already received a reimbursement for this one already. This buyer bought a brand new item and returned a used, beat up, old one of the same thing that they already had. So they kept my brand new item. That was the reason why I was going to file for reimbursement for this one. Let's go get the order ID and go here. Bought new item and returned materially different condition of an item that is clearly very old and used, and kept my brand new item. Review and submit. Just to make it easier so you can actually keep track of what's what and which case is about which one, you should put a description that's unique for you to be able to differentiate the different orders. This is 6x10, so I would put signature hardware 6x10. New item sold, used, old item returned, buyer kept my brand new product. There's 2 ways you can handle this. You can do a chat or you can do an email. I'm just going to do a chat just so you can see everything that's going to happen with the kind of responses that Amazon's going to provide you with. Let's go press attach. Grab all the images before they ask for them. Send. And then you write a message like, please see attached images for additional evidence. So I honestly, I don't like the way the chat is going with an agent. I just end the conversation and I start over with another one. Why? Because it doesn't freaking matter if you feel like an agent is not going to do anything for your life other than cause you a headache or just ask you annoying, repetitive questions whenever they already have the answer in front of their face, and you've tried and you've tried and you've tried and you feel like you're hitting a brick wall. Just start over. It's just not worth the hassle. Um, so I just let the other chat end, and I started another one about the same topic. And what I did was I sent the same messages, I sent the same photos. I actually accidentally sent the same photos more than once, but it is what it is. And I said, request order reimbursement signature hardware 6x10, new item sold, used slash old item returned, buyer kept my brand new products. And they said, based on your previous message, I understand that you have contacted us requesting an order reimbursement for an return item where you have received materially different condition for which an item you require some assistance. They said, thank you for reaching out to us. We'll be happy to look into your request. Is it okay for me to take a few minutes to research this? And I said they sent me back an old, disgusting, and dirty item that was clearly mounted to this buyer's house for years. Yes, the previous agent did not notice that the images of my product were true representations of the front and back of and the sides of my item. The other agent kept saying, "Oh no, I need all six sides of these item photos. You're only sending me one-sided photos," which is physically impossible because I'm sending them like 30 different photos and they're just opening the first one and giving up. And I said the gold color is the front, the black color is the back of the product, then the sides should be obvious after this. This is somewhat a rectangular shaped cube object, which I hope makes more sense now. It is, I don't give a shit that they told me that they want me to wait. I'm going to still get every word in that I wanted to get in before they go on their elongated research process that usually turns into, let me just email you the results. So I'm going to shove all my words in there that I can before they do that to me. I said this is basically a rectangular shaped cube object, which I hope makes more sense now. You don't want to assume that these seller support agents have actually gone and looked at the product listing or, tried to look at what this item is that they're looking at. So you can just push in these extra details too if you feel like this object is just not obvious from for what it's supposed to be by looking at your photos. So I said it is basically like a fancy air ventilation cover for homes or offices where the air conditioner or heater blows from. I was just describing what kind of object it is so that they know what they're looking at. I said, please let me know if further explanations are required. I am happy to help and apologize that I accidentally disconnected my last chat due to poor internet connections. I didn't have any internet problems. I had a problem with getting the idiot to understand what I was trying to say. And then they said, based on your query, I have to gather additional information to help resolve your concern. May I step away from the chat for a couple of minutes to complete my research? I said, yes, absolutely. Please inform me of how I may be of assistance to your research, because you want to do everything you can to save your own precious time. I said, I appreciate your efforts and I would truly love to do whatever I can to save your time. And yeah, that was extremely polite as I could possibly be, and it got me nowhere. But guess what? I probably put a smile on this person's face today, and they're probably going to put in a little bit more effort into my case and potentially not transfer me to an email, like a queue system where I'm going to get almost like thrown into the pool of other um, sellers that are waiting for a reply from the one or two different people that are just clicking through and trying to get through as many chats as they can or emails as they can. Now, whenever you're chatting with these agents, the live dialogue will allow you to know what kinds of information you need to provide to these agents during each email that you're sending out, because you want that first email or that first message that you send them to be so solid and so bulletproof to the point where they don't need to ask any questions and they just approve or decline your case. The only reason I'm waiting on this chat right now is to show you what kinds of, repetitive questions that they're going to hit me with, or how long they're going to make me wait to get this reimbursement done, or, I just want you to understand this process and just to let you know that it's possible to get paid out for these cases on the same day, because right now, the logical side of me would go and start getting myself prepped and organized to file my next case. I would be writing a little short statement. I would be naming all my photos. I would be, ticking a little checkbox stating that I've already started a query for this signature hardware product, I would be going and figuring out what kind of order reimbursement is required for the next item. And um, there's just a lot of things you can do on this downtime. I mean, I'm doing nothing but explaining these things to you because I just want you to understand that this is not a waste of your time. And if you walk away from this chat and if you let this chat end, you are going to risk not getting reimbursed for this case. Wait, unless you're doing it on purpose, like I did before, like a few minutes before, where I just wanted another agent. So I deliberately made it stopped responding and tried to see if they're going to be able to answer their own questions that they already have the answers to, um, which is not the best way to go about it because that is a kind of passive aggressive way to handle the situation. I should have been more diligent in responding and replying, but I felt like that was going to be the type of person that no matter what replies I give them, they're just going to generically just keep on pushing me for I need more info, and get me nowhere. So now they're saying, thank you for staying connected. I appreciate your patience. So you're saying, based on your query, I have to gather additional information to help resolve your issue. May I step away for a couple of minutes to complete my research? Yes, I appreciate and value your time and efforts in assisting me today. They're gonna ignore me, but it's okay. You're just killing them with kindness. I said, is there anything I can do to make your job easier slash life simpler, such as answer any more questions for you? They're gonna ignore me, but that's all right. I'm expecting them to ignore me, but I'm killing them with kindness because everybody's probably angry and, unnecessarily treating these people like complete crap. So whenever that one person comes in and just starts to treat them like the god like status, they can either feel a little bit more offended or they can put in more effort for you and get the job done for you that you want them to get done for you. So always kill them with kindness or just say nothing at all. If you have nothing nice to say nothing at all. That's pretty much how it should be across the board with this mentality for these things. Thank you for staying connected. I appreciate your patience. After careful investigation with reference to the information that you have provided, we determined that the unit was eligible for reimbursement as per Amazon FBA's reimbursement policy. Hence, we have processed your reimbursement for the units, ACE and blah, blah, blah. Who cares? Kindly note that the reimbursement of this unit was processed and can be... This is why you're so extremely nice to them. Because, okay, let me just show you. I started this chat with this person at 12:21. Okay. I did nothing more than kick back and explain to you how this whole process works, right? I mean, I didn't say much of anything to them except for repeat the same shit over and over again. 12:21. Okay. At 12:45. So from 12:21 to 12:45. Let's take out a calculator. 21 minus 45, right? But I only spent 4 minutes total typing stuff out and whatever. And the whole time I was waiting for 24 minutes. It took me 24 minutes to get $38.25. Now, out of $38.25, if I was you, times 15%, you would get $5.74. Let's just round up, right? 5.74 in 25 minutes. That would be, if you double that, that's 50 minutes. So $11.48, right? But then you're still going to have 10 more minutes left. You're going to be looking at somewhere around $12, $13 an hour. Did you see how most of that hour I would be doing nothing but kicking back and waiting? So during that time, the once again logical side of me would be going and prepping myself to get ready for the next chat because you can only talk about unit's one unit's reimbursement per chat, and then you would need to go start another one and another one and another one. So in 1 hour you should be able to achieve the preparation for at least 5 or 6 products, some maybe even 10, and get anywhere from 2 to 3 reimbursements per hour. which should average you about, once you get on the right track and stuff and whatever, you'll be looking at about a $15-20 an hour. That's how much this job would pay you.